Joining us now to talk about this very important campaign for Viva Glam, which has raised $236 million so far. Please welcome superstars Ricky Martin and Nicki Minaj. Love having you guys here.
But before we start, baby, you're hot. I mean, you're hot.
I am not hotter than you, Ricky.
And that's the kind of fun you had in shooting this campaign. Did you all find out things about each other? That, you know, what surprised you most about Ricky, Nicki?
I was blown away by just his humility. I mean, it was this big mega star that I, you know, had heard about and seen, and you know, I knew he was, you know, sexy bod and all that. So I'm not thinking that he's going to come in there and be so humble and down to earth, but he just had such a pure spirit. So that surprised me.
And you, Ricky?
Well, she's just amazing. I love her talent. I love amazingly sexy. She's a hardworking woman, and she's doing a beautiful thing, and she's bold and beautiful, and that's the way it should be.
She pushes the envelope. She's going to go out there. This campaign, and we've had Lady Gaga here before and talking about it, and 100% of the money raised goes to awareness in Latin America for HIV and AIDS. Your lip conditioner and this hot pink lipstick right now. With your Latin roots, was it just a natural for you to be involved?
It is very beautiful for me to be part of this campaign, I guess. We're here because we want to make a difference. And for many years I've been working with my foundation. I've been working against human trafficking, fighting human trafficking, and unfortunately kids are being infected with HIV and AIDS. And when I was invited to be part of this campaign, every issue is interconnected. Let's just talk about something that is very serious. Some people think this is an issue of the 80s, and no, we're still dealing with HIV/AIDS. The fact that it's a disease that doesn't discriminate. Men, women, and children are being affected by this virus. Let's talk about it. I want to be part of this.
It hit close to home to you, Nicki, with your uncle.
I had an uncle that passed away from AIDS, and he actually was living in Trinidad. So it's duly important because, you know, it's my family, and in addition, it's my country. And so when Mac reached out, we spoke a lot about us going to the Caribbean islands and, you know, raising awareness there. And, you know, of course, we want to do everything everywhere, you know, we can, but it's important for people, you know, from the islands to understand that you know, it's not something that should only be discussed in America. This is something that is killing a lot of, especially black women and young black women. And so for me, that's why it hits home, because I don't want people to think that this is a gay disease. I don't want people to think that this is, like, you know, like Ricky said, in the 80s disease. This is something that's killing everyone, no matter your preference, no matter your religion, your race. This is something that everyone has to get on top of. And I have such a young fan base. I want them to start now, you know, protecting themselves. I want them to start now being smart. I want them to start
now. You see them right there. They're here with you.
They're here. I want them to abstain. First of all, that's the best decision that I can give them, because I love them so much, and I don't want them to ruin their lives.
Okay, because you are always preaching, always talking, talking to your barbs. You're very important to you both.
Abstain, and if you choose to be sexually active, use a condom. The most important thing at this point is that Viva Glam campaign has given millions and millions of dollars, and sometimes we just don't know what to do. We want to help, and we don't know what to do. Hey, look.
The conditioner.
The conditioner. You can go and you can buy it and you can help. Every penny will go to the...
That's what 100%. You don't hear that anymore, about 100%.
It is.
Y'all are so active. It's great that you are giving of yourself and so much into this campaign. Saw you at the Grammys. You really raised a lot of eyebrows with your performance. What were you trying? You hear your fans outside. What were you going for? What were you wanting people to walk away thinking?
I wanted people to, first of all, I created these characters, Martha and Roman, over 2 years ago. And I never had a format to really put them, you know, in front of the world. So when I had the Grammys, I said, you know what, this is a great way to show who Roman is. And really, Roman is a character who's been ridiculed, he's been torn apart, he's been pulled down. And I kind of wanted to show, you know, I wrote the song and I envisioned it being in a monastery, because Roman gets shipped away to a monastery by his mother, who thinks there's something wrong with him. And in fact, there's nothing wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with him being different. There's nothing wrong with him being eccentric. And that's what I wanted to show. I wanted to show how ridiculous people look when they try to change, you know, someone just because they're creative and just because they're different.
And your new music is coming out, and this is just an indication of what we can expect. And your man here, he's hitting Broadway, Evita.
Yes.
What's the challenge there?
I'm really happy and honored to be part of the Broadway community. We start previews March 12th, and it's been amazing. For the last 4 or 5 weeks, we've been literally locked in the studio rehearsing, and I'm surrounded by the most amazing cast, great directors, great producers, great choreographers. To be able to revive this beautiful classic, it's an amazing experience. My life is Evita now.
It's full now too. Since we've seen you, you've got 2 adorable.
Oh, true.
Your twins. They're beautiful, Ricky.
Yeah, they love New York City.
Oh, look at that. See there, Nicki? Wow.
Oh, they're 3 years old. They're a little bit bigger. I'm gonna show new pictures.
You have to share that.
Yeah.
Super Bowl. When you were here, and we thank you again for being in our summer concert series.
That was the most fun I've ever had.
Oh, you have to come back for that. You said you wanted to work with Madonna, and then boom, Super Bowl. What a thrill that had to be.
Okay, I have to reveal something.
All right.
I knew that I was going to work with Madonna at that time.
I knew you did. I knew you did. And you didn't give it up.
No, but you know what? No, but honestly, the request came in from Madonna, and I still did not believe it. And I said to everybody, I said, I'm not going to believe it until I meet her, until I meet this little ladybug. And then there.
I know. We said that you knew that, but I hope that you'll come back and rock our concert again.
Of course I will.
And I know you'll be back in a few weeks
with
us. So appreciate it. And all the money going to HIV/AIDS research in Latin America.
And I want to thank MAC. Before we go, I just want to thank them for giving us this opportunity. I wanted to be a MAC, a Viva Glam girl since I could remember. So it's just incredible to be a part of something so intense and so major and so helpful to the community.
Powerful and important.
It is.
Thank you, Viva.